Hello and welcome to Fairhead. This is a fairly new map, been hearing a lot about it, so I thought, you know what, while I have a look at the map, why not start doing a few videos on it? So I've gone and got rid of all the equipment, and I'm pretty sure we don't own any land, or we shouldn't own any land. No, good, we don't. So as you can see, there's a few farms dotted around. There is one up here around fields 25, 26. There is one around 111, field 9, and the big lake over there. There's one right near the top of the map, which looks like it might be an area we can go and have a look at. And then there's another two down at the bottom. There's quite a lot of farms around. Oh, there's another one here. Wow. So what we're going to do, first off, is because we don't actually own a farm, we're going to go and have a look. So we've got a van, we'll go and have a drive around. And the equipment that I'm starting with is this Ford Jubilee Edition 7810 with a class baler. We've got a Merlot, got some net wrap for the baler, a mower and a row, and obviously this wagon comes with a nice flatbed. We can stack bales on it. So we're going to jump straight in the van and we're going to have a quick drive round. Now obviously I've not got the hood on, but I believe there was a farm. If we go left out of here, there's a farm fairly close, so we'll go and look at that one first. And there is, it's literally here. Okay, so let's get an in-cab view of that, only because we can't see through the trees. So immediately turning right. So the first farm, or is this a BGA? 1 second, I will check. No, this looks like a farm, but there is a BGA here. So this is one possibility. Plenty of sheds. Two nice big pits. I mean, you can tell what this map is definitely designed for. Just have a quick look at this view over here. Fields look really good. The views all look really nice. Obviously you can see out there, straight across, I assume that's the sea. Yeah, we'll go with that. It looks really nice. So I think this might be a little bit too much to own to start with. I think owning that alone would be a bit of a cheat. A quick look up here. Excellent. We can actually drop in from the back as well. I like that. And there's a road round the back. Right, okay. So that's the first farm looked at, and I think we should continue going this way round. So we'll go out of here, turn right out of it, and then follow the road all the way round, and we should come to another farm on the right hand side further down. So let's do that. It's a bumpy van. Obviously I'm not too sure if I'm actually going to be able to get that HGV around any of these bends. Don't look like I can get this van around the bends. Okay, so this is fairly quick. What's off to the right here? That's the road that goes down the back of the pits there in the first farm that we just looked at. You know what? I'm going to turn the hood back on. Yeah, so we can actually see the map. And as you can see, we've got £1 million in the bank because we need to buy a farm, buy some land. So, yeah, that's just a driveway by the looks of it. Off to the right goes to the end of the map. Coming down now to what looks like, is the animal dealers. I would assume that cows are going to be a really big part of farming on this map. All the entrances to fields are nice and open anyway. so you should be able to get some decent sized equipment in them. So turn left here. This van doesn't have a good turning circle at all. So we should be coming up pretty quick on the second farm that we're going to have a look at. Which is on the right hand side. What's this down here? Looks like a lime production of some sort. Do we turn in here? We can. Yeah. So again, nice big sheds, nice and open. Bit of a driveway to the yard. We won't open the gates. We'll just jump over them. Can we open any of these? We can. Wow. It's a big cow shed. Okay. Fuel point. Lots of junk. Is there any access to any fields off this farm at all? Is this another cow shed as well? I think it is. Can't open that. Does look like another cow shed. Ah, there is access to fields. So there's a couple of fields off the back here, 36, 37. Grass fields. That's back to the road. So this is very much a cow farm. I don't know if I saw any bunkers or anything like that. Let's go and have a quick look at the back again. No, so it's very much just a cow farm. We've got the trap. Okay. Right, we shall grab our van and we'll continue on to the next farm. Let's see. So this is going to be a series with precision farming and Maize Plus as well, so animals will need to be looked after properly. So the next farm on our list is continue straight on the other side of field 12. Whoop. Not paying attention to where I'm going because my phone keeps going off. Right, let's pay attention to this. But first, before I continue, I'm going to turn this phone onto mute. Right, muted. So we've got to get all the way up to about field 12, but this is giving us a really good opportunity as well to look around the map, and I actually think I can see that farm over there. Or a farm over there. We might have to go and have a look at that one. Ah, there's the farm we're going to. This looks quite large. So there's plenty of fields on this map. Plenty of space for doing pretty much any type of farming that you want to do. I won't go with anything that's too big in the way of machinery. The driveway to the house. Yeah. I kinda like this setup so far. So we'll start with this side. A nice sized shed. This will be another cow barn, yep. A workshop. Another decent shed. A really good pit. Like, really good. Again, can be tipped in the back of as well. Can we jump out of here? Okay. Is that another... Will that work as a pit as well? I'm wondering. Maybe. Plenty of storage. I like this as well. This could potentially be a winner. Coming up round the back this way. This is obviously the edge of the map, but how far can you go? It looks like it's not actually the edge of the map. It's not. So you could potentially extend all the way back here as well. Let's have a look at... You can't purchase it though. No. And plot 21 has a value of 728,000, but that's quite big. And it's all loam, which is decent-ish. So, okay, so you would pretty much own everything we could see here from the arable field over there all the way across, including this little roadway around the back. And the access to the field is here. Yep. Well, that's pretty good. Well, I think what we should do is turn around and go and have a look at that one that backs onto the lake over there. Just make sure that is exactly what I'm looking at. Yeah, so actually, no, we could go all the way up to this one, then follow this dirt track round to that. So we'll do that. We'll just continue on the way around we were going. So let's go and get our van back. This is the winner so far, though. In my opinion. Okay. So we'll continue up all the way to the far edge of the map, or the furthest north farm in the map. Looks like an old barn or something there that's been somebody's had the roof off. Yeah, an old building of some sort. It's nice and windy as well. Whoops. There's an embankment there. Continue on this way. And there's plenty of fields that we can look at as well in the future. So what is that way? We are here. That's the way we need to go. And while it's not got as many trees around this area, we can see a bit more of the map as we're driving round. So we want to turn left around here as well by the looks of it. Yeah. What's this farm called? It has a name. Fairview Farm. That's fair enough. Nice entrance to the house. Oh, I like that. That's pretty good. That's actually very good. Fields, a little bit of a forest down there. What else have we got? Some more old style type of sheds and things by the looks of it. Especially, well, buildings anyway. The sheds are fairly new. This is a nice cow barn. Yeah. Let me out. Entrance to fields up this way. Plenty of access around. I do quite like this as well. It's going to be a tough decision, I think. So we need to turn probably left and go, if we can, go through the farm and up the dirt track. Might need to open a gate. Might get lucky actually. So we're going up here and then round to the left at the top. Yep. This should pretty much take us all the way round to the next farm that we're going to be looking at. There's a bridge. I feel like I've gone the wrong way. No, I've not. No, it looks like you can go all the way around. Big dense forest on the right hand side, sort of blocking off what I assume is the edge of the map for now. What caused that? Yeah, another nice open space of deforested, well, it's deforested land, isn't it? So it looks like logging might be a part of this map as well, or you've got the ability to do that anyway. Taking us round next to the lake. It's quite a big feature in the centre of the map, this, isn't it? This lake. We'll have a quick look at that now. But it has taken us directly to the next farm. That's brilliant. Probably stay on the road. I'm not too sure which is the starting farm on this map, to be honest. I literally loaded up, sold all the equipment and bought some bits for starting this play, or this map. So yeah, this is taking us straight through to another farm. I think this must be the starting farm. There's, what, pallets of, what is that? Seed maybe? Bags of fertilizer. Yeah, owned by me. Herbicide owned by me. So if we don't buy this farm, then we'll have to come and pick all that stuff up, because it's not going to waste. A little pond. Cow barn. Another pit. Okay. Yard's quite tight. Does open up in places. What's through there? Somebody owns a lot of cars. There's another cow trap. Okay. So there's it's again got a decent size sheds, plenty of storage space. So we're now down here, and the next and last one that we've got to look at is up here near fields 26, 25. So we carry on the road down this way. and that might turn into a dirt track there, so we'll give it a go. So right out of here. I hope it turns into a dirt track anyway. It should do by the looks of the map. Yeah, it does. It turns, well, a gravel track. How the heck do we get HDD through this as well? We might need to rethink our transport solution for all the equipment. This one's very tight, a lot smaller by the looks of it. Yeah. I think this one may be a bit too small, but we'll still have a quick look around anyway. A little bit of a workshop by the looks of it. Shed. Very small. I'm not going to say cow barn. Actually, it might be. Ah, yeah, I think it will be with the field. I do like that, the fact that it's open though. I would hope that the animals will be able to roam in this part. So yeah, it's a very small farm, this one. And there is a bunker there as well. But the logistics of getting our equipment to this farm would be quite difficult. Let's see how much it costs anyway. So, field, oh, not good soil at all, 296,000. So I think this one's too small. Number 2, which is the starting farm, maybe not. 21 was nice and big, but that would take 3/4 of our bank balance. This top farm's got quite a lot. But I did like this. Gosh, that's got a lot with it. I think we're going to go for plot 21. So let's go and have another quick look at plot 21. I'm not going to drive all the way there again. I will just skip to plot 21 and I will see you when we're there. Okay, so I am back at, I don't know what the name of this farm actually is. I can't see anything that says a name, but this is plot 21. It obviously goes all the way around. So I just thought I'd go in flight mode so we could have a look from above. We can actually go a bit higher up. As you can see, there's plenty of space in this one. And it would be a brilliant start, I think. But obviously the pit wouldn't be getting used straight away. We could actually use that for storing silage bales. We can use one of these other sheds here for storing grass and straw. The only problem is with this plot... Oh no, there is. I was going to say there's no arable fields, but there is. Oh, which is that one there, the L-shaped one. So plenty of grass. One arable. So I think we're actually going to buy this plot of land. This whole farm, actually. And it's going to cost us a low price of £728,000. So what we need to do is buy this and bring our equipment up. So first job is to buy our farm. There you go, 728,000. So that means we've got £271,000 to play with. We do need some more equipment, but we do have the basic grass equipment, so we might come back and get one of these fields mowed. But we could also do with buying a seeder and planting in the arable field over there, just so that we know we can get some straw next year. So I will first of all turn flight mode off. Hey, and we will leave the van here at our new house. Oh yes. And we will go and see if we can bring the Class 1 down with the equipment on it. So I will see you when I've got out of that tight squeeze that's going to be quite difficult to get from. Okay, so I did have to make a quick change, but we are getting some of the equipment now to the farm. So we've got some net wrap on the back of this, but we've also got, I had to use the telehandler to load our equipment, and we had to replace the wagon, the Arctic, with a rigid. But I think that actually probably suits better with the style of map and the fact that it's so tight. Hopefully it's still not too big, but we can get this delivered to the farm, and then we'll have to come back for the tractor and the Merlot. But that's absolutely fine. With the Ford and the Merlot can both be driven back as they are, and obviously our money is down a little bit on what it would have been due to having to sell the Class 1 to get this rigid. We can always add to this. There is a trailer attachment for this lorry, so we can always make it twice as long essentially, but I don't think we'll need to. I think that would be pretty pointless. Anyway, I will get all the equipment delivered, and once we've got all the equipment at the farm, I'll come back to you and we'll start at least getting one field mowed. Okay, so we are back at the farm. This is growing. What's field 66? How's that doing? Is it ready to harvest? Yeah. So we'll actually do this field at the top first. We'll just do that for today. And also want to quickly look at, hopefully in September we can actually plant something. So we'll have a look at that now as well. Planting season. So we can get wheat or barley in, and we are going to need straw when we come to doing full feed mixes, because this will be a cow farm. I don't know whether it will be dairy or beef. I've not made that decision yet, but I seem to do dairy farms in most of my Let's Plays, so I think maybe we'll go with a beef farm, but we shall see. It doesn't have to be a decision to make right away. Fortunately, it's going to be fairly straightforward to get into this field. Yep. So, unfold the mower. This might be a bit big for this tractor actually. It doesn't really look right, but it's doing the job. So this can all be baled up later. We need to mow it and row it all anyway. The windrow we've got is only a 3 metre, but I wanted to go with something a little bit different. So I will get this grass mowed up and come back to you in a few moments. Okay, so that's field 66 mowed up. As you can see, the yield wasn't very good, to be fair. There is more area around here that can be mowed, but for now that will do. I just wanted to get a little bit of the work done that we know we were going to need to do. So we'll take this mower back down to the farm and we'll actually find a nice space for it in one of the sheds. So it's quite a tricky place to get around down this hill. For me anyway. I'm sure somebody that's actually good at the game would actually be able to get down here no problem. Still, there you go, we are down. So we'll go and find a nice place to put the mower, and hopefully we will actually find a nice place. I'm sure there's plenty of, well, I know there's plenty of storage. So, open this gate. Oh yeah. So yeah, there's storage everywhere. Quite narrow storage, but still storage. You can actually store it in this one, in the centre. Pieces of equipment like this would fit in there perfectly. Yeah. So that's the mower away. And I will go and take the windrow off the back of the flatbed, and I will see you up the field with the row. I think we'll have to rethink our windrowing solution. Yeah, we definitely will. So I think we'll just go for a traditional row, unfortunately. So what we'll do is we'll sell that one. See if there's anything in the sale. That's a cultivator. That's huge though. Right. Windrows. What shall we go for? I mean, I use this a lot. 8.4 meters, 4.7 meters. So we could use this, or we could use something like this. 8.5 meters, folds up quite narrow. I do like this chrome one though. 3.5 meters. I think we'll go for the Coon one. 4.7 meters. So we'll buy that. And what we'll do, we'll actually lease another tractor to bring it up, just to save a bit of time. So, actually no, I'll go and pick it up. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we are back finally with the row. That's better, we can actually row the grass up now. So I will quickly get this done, and we'll well, I think we should really, just to say that we've completed at least one little job for the day after buying our first, well, our brand new farm. Probably bale this up as well in this time lapse. So sit back, relax, and I will time lapse rowing and baling this field. Okay, so we are coming up to the end of rowing and baling this field. We've got a decent amount of bales off. I was actually half expecting them all to just roll off the edge of the cliff there. That would have been sort of, you know, such a actual thing that would happen to me quite regular, I'm sure. But it didn't. They've been pretty good and stayed in place, most of these bales. Now, I don't know how many we've got. We will check in a moment to see how many there are. But we're well on our way to getting the farm set up and working. Silage will be a thing that is going to be needed to feed cows, because we do have maize plus. So close. We'll unload this last bale, pick up this last little bit, and then we'll get this down to the farm and packed up. And then we'll check how many bales we've made. I know I've left a few spots behind, but this has been a particularly tricky field to do really any work in. So unload that there. Raise that, turn the baler off, and hopefully we can get this down this path without struggling like we did on the way up. But it's a bit wide, really, this baler, so we might have to think of something else for going up here. It's just where it weaves a little bit here. It makes it a little bit difficult to climb, especially with the this tractor's not the most powerful thing in the world. It's 156 brake horsepower, so it does struggle, but that's fine. I expected that. One bale did fall down, and there's no chance we'll be getting the MAN flatbed up there. No chance at all. So we'll get this baler in this shed if we can. It was quite low actually, but it does fit, as does the tractor. Excellent. Right, so that's all we've got time for today. If you enjoyed the episode, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Fairhead. Goodbye.